the Ijarah contract. We had started with the three types of contracts related to the ownership. One is the exchange-based contracts, and the second one was the participation-based contracts. And today we are going to discuss the rental-based contracts. So the rental-based contracts, which is lease, and it's called Ijarah in Islamic finance. So what will we discuss today? The introduction to the Ijarah, what is the meaning of Ijarah, what are the essential elements of Ijarah contract, and then we will elaborate the classification of Ijarah, that what are the types of Ijarah and which type basically belongs to the Islamic banking. Further, we will discuss the Sharia rulings of Ijarah, especially for each component of the Ijarah contract, that is the contracting parties, the subject matter of the Ijarah, the rental payments of the Ijarah, and the use of in the right of use in Ijarah contract. At the end, we will apply this Ijarah contract in Islamic banking, that how the Ijarah, what are the Ijarah implications in Islamic banks, how the Ijarah is practiced in Islamic banking. Introduction to Ijarah. What is the meaning of Ijarah? Ijarah is an Arabic word which is derived from ujra. It means any fee, fare, wages, or compensation. Literally, Ijarah means giving something on rent. But in Islamic finance, when we are discussing the Ijarah, it has two senses. One is hiring the services of a person, that is employment, and another is giving something on rent, giving some asset on rent. So hiring the services of a person, or giving the right of use of an asset to the person for some consideration, is Ijarah. The Islamic Financial Accounting Standard number 2, that is issued by ICAP and adopted by Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan, that is effective from 2007. According to that standard, in Ijarah contract, the owner of the asset transfers the right of the use of that asset to another person for an agreed period of time at an agreed consideration. Elements of Ijarah. So the contracting parties in Ijarah, a person who is giving something on rent is called mujir, lessor, and the other person, the other contracting party who wants to get an asset on rent is called lessee or mustajir. The corpus of the asset, that is ain, when it is leased to the lessee, then it is called majur. The ownership of the asset is not transferred in the Ijarah contract. Only the right of use, that is use effect or manfaat, is transferred by the lessor to the lessee. In return, the lessee make payments, rental payments, called ujra in Islamic finance. These components will combine into a contract that is called Ijarah. What are the types of Ijarah? How can we classify an Ijarah based on the definition of Ijarah in Islamic fiqh? There is an ijara of the assets and another ijara is that of the services or employment services. So ijara of the assets, ijara of the tangible assets is called ijaratul a'yan or ijaratul ashya, and ijara of services is called ijaratul ashkhas. Ijaratul a'yan, like you are giving a flat, a house, a car on rent to someone else. This is the ijara of asset or ijaratul a'yan. When a university hires a person for teaching, so this employment services contract is an example of ijaratul ashkhas. Now, Ijaratul A'yan is further classified into operating lease and financial lease. Operating lease in Ijarah contract is, according to the Islamic finance, is called Ijaratul Tashreeliyah. While the finance lease or the capital lease in Islamic finance is called Ijaratul Tamwiliyah. Now, what is operating lease? Operating lease is an ijara contract in which the legal title of the lease asset is not passed to the lessee at the end of the lease period. The user of the asset only uses the asset and makes some periodic rental payments and then return that asset to the owner after its use for a specified period of time. Ijaratul Tamwiliyah or capital lease or financial lease. This is an ijara contract that is concluded with the legal title in asset passing to the lessee after the ijara period. And in Islamic banking, we are practicing a type of Ijaratul Tamwiliyah that is called Ijaratul Muntahiya Bit-Tamlik, which exactly translate the finance lease. However, the operational differences are there in the finance lease and Ijaratul Muntahiya Bit-Tamlik, which will be discussed later. Ijaratul Muntahiya Bit-Tamlik means an ijara that terminates with the transfer of ownership. Al-Muntahiya can be related to the word intiha in Urdu, and Tamlik means transfer of ownership. So Ijaratul Muntahiya Bit-Tamlik can be translated as an ijara that is terminated with the transfer of ownership.